So we're here with Spring Shred Day 8, back again. I think last time we recorded it was a shoulders and triceps day. Today we're going to be doing back. Had a few days off, actually went to a convention recently. Was in Bristol, Anime League. Was an anime and video game convention. It was pretty sick. But yeah, because I was there and because I was pretty much eating out almost every single meal, I may or may not have broken my diet a little bit. It was not counting calories, I will be honest, trying to eat as much protein as I could, but potentially could have lost a little bit of muscle mass as well as put on a little bit of fat while we were there. It is what it is. It was only 2 days. I forgave myself long ago, as in, like, while it was happening. So not really beating ourselves up about it too much. But for those of you who don't know how to cut yet or are still trying to figure all that out, essentially, the only thing you have to do is go to a calorie calculator, figure out what your daily calorie expenditure is. So mine is around 2,300, something like that. And then you just, if you're cutting, you want to cut like somewhere between 200 to like 500 calories every single day, down below your maintenance calories. Versus if you're bulking, you just want to put on like 200 to 500 extra calories a day and consistently hit whatever you decide that number to be. So I was doing 300 less than maintenance, around 2,000 calories, and I was trying to hit that every single day. And you want to do that consistently for an extended period of time. And eventually you will lose fat. And as long as you're eating enough protein, then you will lose fat and not lose muscle, which is really the main thing that you want to do when you're on a cut, right? You want to keep as much muscle mass as possible so that it shows through when the fat finally starts to go. So yeah, I mean, messed up a little bit, and honestly it's okay because I think I was due for a refeed and push myself back into even more of a deficit because I was losing around a pound a week for the last 2 months, and I think at this point it started to plateau a little bit. So maybe gonna drop to 500 calories below maintenance now, eat closer to like 1,800 calories a day, and see if that has any changes and if it's sustainable, right? Because that's the key thing as well here, is that if you're on a cut for an extended period of time, or even if you're just focusing on your calories in, calories out, and trying to gain muscle at the same time, and you're doing it correctly through nutrition, you get to a point where it's a lifestyle. It's no longer like a diet or, choosing to eat certain foods. It's just what you gravitate towards naturally. So, yeah, gonna see if that's sustainable, at least for me, to eat 1,800 calories a day. And the start of it today was just a typical 0% fat Greek yogurt, 200 grams of that. It's about 100 calories, 20 grams of protein, pretty darn good. And just mix it with like a protein powder scoop, mix it flavored chocolate, add some chocolate chips and banana on top. It does me well. It's about 50 grams of protein for breakfast. It's quite good, so that's usually my go-to. You can add oats on top as well if you don't like the consistency. I just find that they don't add enough protein for how many extra calories they're adding, so I absolutely despise oats just for that reason. Otherwise, I love the taste of oats, and porridge is yummy. But either way, moving on from the food and even just the catch-up from my diet recently, it is a back day, and we are going to be hitting that thing, trying to get a big back, getting those wide lats into this physique here. And as I start to lose weight, I've noticed where my weak points are, and I think back is a big one. So a lot of mind-muscle connection focus for me today, a lot of lat focus on a lot of my movements, and that's really the main focus in the gym. And I can't preach this enough. I said it, I think, in the last video, or at least one of the last two, and honestly, it is so important to focus on nutrition. Like, it's so much more important than what you do in the gym. Even if you're not getting progressive overload, even if you're not having mind-muscle connection on a lot of your movements, and you're just kind of going in every 4 or 5 days a week, maybe even 3, and you're consistent with going in for the gym, it doesn't even really matter what you're doing. I mean, something will grow, muscles will start to be stimulated, and you will gain muscle. And if you're dieting correctly, if your nutrition is correct, you will lose the fat, you will gain the muscle. But listen, your physique might not be perfect if all you're getting mind muscle connection on is like your lower abdomen and your glutes. You'll be a little strange looking. You'll have the skinniest legs and arms known to man, but you'll have the fattest bum and abs. But you know, you'll look leaner, and that's most people's goal when they're going, and you will lose that fat. So realistically, main focuses on the gym are just on mind muscle connection for me, making sure I'm getting the hypertrophy training in. And yeah, I mean, besides that, it's just staying focused outside of the gym. That's the biggest thing. But yeah, enough talking about the lift, enough talking about the nutrition. We're gonna go get in the gym. So I'll see you guys after about 40 minutes, because my walk is 30 to the gym. And you know, that gets my steps in naturally, so I'm not upset. I'm just, it is what it is, you know? So I'll see you guys in about 40 minutes when we're in the gym, and we'll start this back day. All right, finally set up. 120 kgs for like 8 reps is the goal. We'll see. I'm feeling really weak today. I really already didn't want to be doing deadlifts, but here we are. Almost forgot my straps and belt. Wouldn't be good. I don't know if I'm feeling weak today. I just didn't want to do deadlifts, I'll be honest. They're just one of those exercises that just takes so much effort, both mentally and physically, that sometimes you're really just not in the mood. But we'll do it anyways, because we will thank ourselves later for the gains. Deadlifts, literally, I'm pretty sure they're one of the best, just like general back exercises you can do for gains. So I can't really replace it with cables as much as I'd like to. I think I heard something maybe a few months ago, or a few weeks ago, I can't remember, but a while back, where somebody said something along the lines of, the hard exercises are hard for a reason. They take a lot of work, but they have a lot of positive repercussions. So do the hard work to get the better outcome, basically. Something along those lines. They said it better. Let's just say that. But let's try and get 8 reps. Did about 9 reps last time. Aim for 1 more. That's the main goal. Besides that, I think I was rounding my back a bit too much, but I know that everybody does this differently depending on the length of all their limbs and stuff like that. But either way, I'm gonna try and correct that a little bit. Maybe focus on lifting more with my back, and just bracing correctly, maybe with my abs as well. Alright, 11 reps last time. Aim for the same. Alright, kind of had to jerry rig this, just because the only seated pull down machine up here has been taken, so I'm gonna be on our hands and knees. But that's alright. Try to make sure we get that scapular retraction and really just stretch the spine with some ankle. So these are going to be underhanded cable row downs, or pull downs, sorry. Same thing, pull down machine, not available, so I'm just going to do them on my knees. Yeah, focusing lat engagement, same as all my other workouts in my back plan at the moment. Slow eccentric. Last time I only got 8. I got 8 reps in my first set last week as well. But last week I think I took a bit of a rest and then did 12 reps. So I'd like to get more than that, ideally, but we'll see. Yeah, I did 9 reps of 39 last time, and this time I'd like to get at least the same, hopefully some progressive overload. Key thing here is that they're not normal cable rows. I'm basically visualizing that I'm dragging my elbows across the ground, like parallel to the floor, and getting them as low as I can on the concentric, and that's basically just to focus my lats again. Well, that's definitely feel pretty pumped. Yeah, same thing again, focus on flexing my abs and then eccentric. Try and really just feel it in my lats. Yeah. Abs and we're done. That's a lift done. Just finished abs. Now we're gonna do a pump check real quick, close down, and then get out of here. It's pretty busy, so I'm a little worried that I might get in trouble for closing down. I hope not. Also trying to figure out how the lighting is. Looks okay. It might be better if I were filming from a different angle, but it is what it is. I don't know how it looks, but I do feel pumped, so it should be pretty spreading. Alright, I'm feeling awkward, so last spread, or last pose. Alright. That's enough for progress. Let's get out of here. Totally forgot to record an outro on the walk home, I'll be honest. But we made it home, clearly. I've changed a bit. And yeah, I'm starting to be really, really happy with this progress that we're making. I'll even take the glasses off to really drive this home. You know, we're making full eye contact right now. Yeah, I'm really starting to be proud of where we're getting. Even though I weighed in at 160 today, I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, I weighed in at 160, I've been weighing in at like 158 and I'm obviously on a cut. So I gained a bit of weight in that little period of time where I was at that convention for 2 days and eating whatever I could get my hands on, but hopefully didn't lose too much muscle. And yeah, the abs are still starting to shine through a little bit, nearly there, I'll be honest. The love handles are not really present. It's just like a little bit of fat below like the belly button area that needs to be burnt away. And then we might finally look like we go to the gym. that's the one goal here. I mean, like, obviously you can see it in people's arms and stuff like that beforehand, but I feel like that's like the staple of I go gym, you know, like I should be able to take my shirt off and be like, yeah, that guy hits the gym, you know. That's the main goal, and we're almost fucking there. I don't know when the shred will stop. I think I'm gonna give it at least another month. Probably just keep going until I'm miserable, and then when I'm miserable, we'll bounce back and then start doing a bulk. Hopefully a lean bulk, that's the plan. Just for as long as I can, honestly, just gain muscle, lose weight, lose fat, lose weight. That's the main goal. And like I said in a previous video at some point, but I basically have the newbie gains still, even though I have been training for about 3 years. I still have the ability to relatively easily gain muscle while losing fat, because I this is my first time actually strictly dieting and tracking all my calories. So yeah, that's about it. That's what we're focused on now. Obviously, you can see I've talked about calories and deficit and fat. That's mainly because I looked at myself in the mirror, obviously, in the pose down, but also because I'm so fucking hungry. So I'm going to go cook. I think we're going to make some burgers, some low-calorie burgers. This is my second meal of the day, so it's kind of late for a second meal, so probably supplement some form of protein in after the meal at some point, either like another protein bar or a protein shake. But besides that, yeah, try and eat as much protein as I can in this next meal. Stay under 1,500 calories, and that's the plan for the rest of the night. And obviously, edit some of these videos for you guys. So I'll see you guys in the next one.